Welcome to Operation Flagship. Welcome to the Chad, Atty. Absolute shit on. Little bit of information on the ground then. As you can see, we've got a network of compounds.
The road network all the way around. And obviously around there as well. Foot traffic up on this here, you'll get vehicles in at either end, but you'll not get them all the way up.
The enemy to deal with: anti-coalition militia plus Knights of the Vizier terrorist cell, looking at between 50 to 100 fighters. They employ local insurgent KOA tactics. Obviously they're dressed, as you can see here, for the most part. Some won't be wearing traditional African get-up, some will be wearing a mix of, Hawaiian shirts and all that kind of stuff, because they're just fruity. Just bear in mind, they do have small arms like weapon package, so we're talking RPGs and mortars, yeah? And obviously there's always a high risk of IEDs. Okay, so just bear that in mind. Situation friendly, aside from everyone in here, where we've got 7 call signs, we also have KSOC, who will be dressed quite similarly to us. They'll be wearing multi-cam and all that kind of stuff, who are the Canaan Special Operations Command, who are like essentially commandos employed by the government, but they're loyal to us. We've also got the Chad Police, who wear that sort of stuff, okay? So they're in blue. They'll also be sporting sort of like black kit and things like that. So if you see anyone running around in Gucci black kit, then it's probably the police. Recently, the KOA, as well as the fragments of the DBR, have been meeting to discuss, well, basically in terms of Chad, what's going to happen next. We're concerned that these meetings are going to escalate this weekend, okay? We're looking at several anti-coalition military groups all meeting to discuss what's going to happen next. The KOA being the front runners in that meeting, okay? The problem is that it may cause hostility between the groups. We know recently that the KOA and the DBR have actually fallen out because of an execution that happened, what was this, last year? So it could cause hostility. We could see sort of like a tribal warfare, almost like civil war kicking off, okay? What we do know from drone feeds is that a large insurgent stronghold has just been taken up in the Atty slums, which is where we are, okay? So we can expect, a target-rich environment, okay? Our mission then is to remove all KOA and ACM HVIs currently in the slums through strike operations on targets of opportunity. If you all look to the rear of the ops room, you can see the naughty wall there. Those are the HVIs that we'll be going after. We've split them down into tiers 3 and 4. Tier 1 and 2 targets. There aren't that many of them kicking around anymore because we've pretty much got a lot of them a couple of weeks ago, okay? Right guys, so I'm going to show you a selection of HVIs who are, as far as we're concerned, wiped, so they're not actual targets, they're just people of influence in this area, okay? First one is President Kamahamid, David Kamahamid, otherwise known as David Ali Kamahamid. It says it all there. He was elected Prime Minister, but with Aluma gone, he's given himself the title of President. He's got unknown allegiances with most of the Chadian tribes. We're not really sure whose side he's on. Okay. Next, Brian Fotman, the DA, District Attorney. He's basically in charge of the Chad Police. Okay. If you see the police rolling around, he's the one, and you need to talk to them. He's the one you need to talk to. Thirdly, Cleric Mohammed Jem. He was actually charged with terrorism, multiple acts last year, but he's since been released on Kamahamid's request.
I believe he now holds the position of Minister of Religion.
Yeah. Hassan Ahmed Bello, Bravo 1. Okay. If you need to take photos, guys, you can either use a wall, you can take photos of this as well if needs to be.
Umar Golbasia. Also a courier, mid-level courier with links to leadership. This guy goes a little bit further afield, Central African Republic. His name was actually picked up during Operation Altair about 2 weeks ago. And this is part of the intel that we've tracked as one of the groups moving into Atty. This guy is here with them.
Next one, Bravo 3.
Babare Chiumbo, ACM member, and also again Courier, Central African Republic again, and Chad. His name also came up with Bravo 2s. Lots of the intel that was picked up on Altair was suggesting something planned for Atty over the next month. Okay, that was sort of 2.5 weeks ago. We're now into that period. We believe this is the incident they're talking about. As Mikey mentioned, lots of meetings planned between these separate ACMs. It's well possible that these guys are here just to make sure that everything is at those meetings as needed, but there could be a darker purpose to it. Obviously, as an ACM member, as well as a courier, he could have a dual role, and therefore we need to bring him out and have a little look at him.
I've just arranged a meeting with the President, 12:30. Here. More than welcome to attend. I've given the option of hosting yours.
Yeah.
But his PA has said that he wants to come here. So if you guys want to bring a contingent down at 12:30, get you in. Basically, just an update on the threat risk.
Yeah.
Intel that we've got of a cell from Canaan that we believe might be working to get rid of him, basically. So we just need to update him and his security teams, and obviously you as well. But we'll give you the full brief as of when he gets here as well.
I had comments off forward in this.
Contact, move! Hit! Hit!
There's another fucking around there somewhere.
Medic! Wait. On that corner, cover this corner. What's it down there? We clear. Behind you. Yeah. Behind you. Yeah. Medic!
Get him! Engage! Engage him!
Medic!
We don't want it. No, it's good. It's all good, it's all good. Typical.
Medic!
Up your left alleyway.
Get him in the cells! What's this? Oi, what's this side here? What's this side? Watch that way.
To your right. I'm gonna push his boss there, yeah?
any help regarding old currency or Haribo running or
Okay.
anything like that. If you do,
Well, so if we
if you do find anything suspicious,
All right. Well, if while we're out there, if we're collecting rent and that sort of stuff, we find any old currency, we'll
Yeah.
bring it to you.
at the
what's
same
exchange
time,
rate,
if
old
you are
currency
also
for you?
collecting and you find that you are being paid with old currency, then I expect you to let me know first.
That's understandable.
Because if we do accidentally happen to pull you up and notice that we have got old currency on you, then obviously
Well, we won't be
it
running
will
old
be dealt
currency
with.
unless we've picked it up to bring to you.
Yeah.
So when we bring you old currency, what are you prepared to exchange for? One-to-one
Well,
basis?
this is what our meeting at 12:30 is all about.
Okay.
Regarding the old currency, because at the moment we know it is a crime to be having old currency, and it's an even bigger crime to be using old currency.
Okay. So
So
will you give
what
us
I
an
would
exemption
suggest
until
to you-
12:30?
Just to be on the safe side, if you are collecting monetaries between now and then,
Yep.
I suggest you take the person's name, the house number, and then let us know, and then we will come and assist and deal with it there and then. And then any monies that are outstanding to you guys, we'll make sure you'll get paid in full. How's that?
Sounds good.
Yeah.
DA, it's a pleasure
It's
working with you
always
again
a
since
pleasure,
Jamina.
gentlemen. It's nice to be
Thank you.
dealing
We'll
with
see
the
you
people.
soon, sir.
It's nice
With
to have
good people of
upstanding,
Chad.
non-corrupt local law enforcement. Thank you,
Zero
DA.
tolerance.
Thank you.
If you guys can just make sure that the rent collection goes smoothly and I'm not accosted in any way as an officer of the government, that would be super. Particularly these gentlemen here.
You know we respect the government.
We're all friends here.
I'd like to think so. And also this gentleman here, if you can keep an eye on him.
Why me? All friends. Nobody likes paying it. That's the right money.
My diplomatic card, just for the record. It was 2,000. Sorry, 20,000. It was 2 notes.
You said 2,000.
You said 2,000.
Okay, yeah. I have no change. Thank you.
I hope that will
We'll be
suffice
back
for the
in an
entire
hour.
weekend.
When's?
In an hour.
I thought that was all of it.
We'll be back in an hour. I'll pass this straight to the president.
Who's the president again?
You know who your president is. Al Hammerhead.
It's a different name last time, isn't it?
Good day, gentlemen. Thank you. Good day. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Good day.
Any deals that I know that are going down, obviously I will get them to come speak to you. But if I could be myself or my representative, we will pass this information on to you and we'll make sure that we can crack down on this problem.
We'll chase up an NA leads that we can get.
Yes, of course.
Hopefully we can get this off the streets.
Well, we will try and get as many leads to you as possible as far as we find them.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that.
It is brilliant to meet you. Thank you very much. I'll speak to you soon.
Thank you for your time.
Have we got anything off this one yet?
We're getting there now. This is on your back a bitch, okay? He's been treated very well. Cigarette, I gave him one of my cigarettes. Shut it, you fucking idiot. He's going to communicate, aren't you, on your back a bitch? Aren't you?
Just put it this way. You opened fire on a presidential official.
They fired first.
An unarmed man wearing a tie talking to me.
They fired first.
It's the death penalty in this country.
Then give it to me. Oh, we're going to give it to you on your back a bitch. The card started to lose patience with you. I thought we were friends. I think you need to go back to the cell and think very long. I offered you a chance. I offered you my hand. Now you're going to get my boot. Watch the door.
I don't deal in drugs or anything like that, and I'm not aware that there's actually any drug dealing in Chad.
Okay.
So myself and my colleague here, who is my trainee junior apprentice, Mohammed Dinner.
Mohammed Dinner. Is that the guy on the left or the guy on the right?
No, my friend
Oh,
here in the blue.
okay. So do you know these two men?
No, these market traders.
Yeah.
I've just,
No,
I've
they
met
just
them.
sell good bananas,
Yeah,
yeah?
sell good bananas.
Okay.
But no, I am just the spiritual advisor Well, President.
Yes, I know you are. I know you are. That's fine. Do you want? It's not a safe place for you to be here.
Okay, well, we shall move on.
Do
But
you
yeah,
want to move out? Yeah?
they do sound good bananas.
Yes, they do. Yes, thank you very much.
Okay.
Like my leader, I go with everything.
Yeah, he's my junior master apprentice.
Are you just
Mohammed
friends,
Dina.
are you?
Go spend time with some.
We're brothers. We are brothers.
Yeah. Well, should go this way.
Go this way.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Stand to my right. Through the door. This is cell 2. Stand to the right, head against the wall. Stand to the back, head against the wall. Stay there.
Have you searched that man, officer?
Right, we'll keep these on the table for now. We can't take them in the cell. Cell 3.
Right, gents. Honestly, you have to realise that what we're doing isn't actually. We're trying to bring law and order back on the streets. Unfortunately, there's a lot of disorder and drug dealing, and we can't have this. Now, we've had a tip off that you guys are dealing drugs. No. Obviously, we've searched you, we've searched your stall, and this isn't the case. Now, that's your money that was on the stall, so it didn't get stolen, so take that. Undo it, please. Can you undo both of them? Undo both of them, please. As an apology for your inconvenience and your time. That is from the police force. I apologise, but we are trying to uphold the law. We have to act on every tip-off. I'm sorry for the inconvenience and you're free to go. But if you do hear of anything, I would appreciate it. Any information, again, if there's any information that leads to an arrest, then you can be compensated quite generously. Is that okay? Yeah. Thank you very much.
2,000 is a fair price, or we're giving them 10,000. We're going to take them off. I'm going to post them, you can have this photo.
Spread your legs.
Why that smile off your face?
Fuck the police! Fuck the police.
Okay. You say fuck the police? Oh, look at the birds, cameraman. Look at the birds. Oh, sorry, Andy. Sorry, my gun slipped. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, never mind. Next. I'm very good.
It's clear.
Keep eyes on him. I've always thought you were looking wrong.
Got a photo?
Oh, no. Got it clear? Alright, everybody downstairs, you back on the landing. Go!
You turn him loose. Bad.
No positive ID, grab the guy, the closest guy, called it.
Okay.
Grab him, brought him in.
Okay, so we just carry on now, back to original taskings. We have got a possible sighting of Bravo 1. He is So get your guys, once again, 2 minutes standby. As soon as we can get confirmed intel, we'll see about a launch into there. But that is going to be quite an hour. The good news is he doesn't know that we were coming for him, so hopefully he'll go home. We'll talk to the team at 4 and see if they can confirm it, because they should have had thoughts of him as well when they left.
Yes. I mean, it was always going to be the case that following Victor's departure from Najima after the elections, that there were always going to be elements of his people left in sleeper cells with the view to disrupt, as they have been doing with the bombings and obviously the stronghold they've established in Canaan, to cause troubles and disrupt the government as much as possible.
What we're proposing now is to assign Carter's SI-17 to your party.
Right, okay.
You could then go from here, depending on your plans on departure, to KSOX HQ, talk to them, and we can open communication.
No, that's fine. I mean, Bob, you were happy working with the S-17 gentlemen as a backup for yourself and
if they're up to it.
And Deadpool, yeah. Obviously, Bob and Deadpool are my primary security detail. So basically, I will let you coordinate with them rather than me, a mere politician, trying to say, "You stand on that corner," because I know everything. Oh, excellent. No. Is it his medical grade stuff?
Whoa, wait, don't. Back.
So the threat itself, at the moment, we don't know what form it's going to take.
Yes.
But we believe there are multiple hostiles here. We're working to try and identify them now. Any information that your sources, obviously protecting those sources, if you're willing to relay that, it may just link up. And
Yes. I mean, and obviously, shared intel will obviously bring the perpetrators to justice far quicker than basically everybody trying to do anything ourselves. So obviously, an information share would be the logical thing to do. So obviously, if we get any information, I will contact you, or basically one of my underlings will, and vice versa, I would hope.
The one concern we have at the minute, obviously, our job is to target the Knights of Azir cells, but the intel that we've collected to this point suggests communication between those and the forces in Canaan. So whether that threat comes from the KOA or whether it's an independent threat, as yet we don't know.
Right. I've received no intelligence on any sort of like elements of the KOA on that front, but obviously your intel sources were probably much better than the ones that I have.
Yeah. So my point is, be aware.
Yeah. Oh, I'm very aware of it, my friend. Very aware.
Jump down with them, alright? Like that little walk, Steve, you jump down with them, man.
Are these ours, these RSAT guys?
They are S-17. They are basically backup security as provided by ISAT.
Yeah. Just get the gate.
Basically, they're just deciding exactly who can come in. They said it would only be the 2 bodyguards, but obviously He's going to stay in the vehicle. It'll be myself and Natasha and you going in.
That's fine. That's fine. Yep, I'm fine with that.
Okay, we're going to leave one.
Yeah, alright, stop him there. Yeah, if you are. Come on, Ian. What would Chris Costa say if he saw you running like such a punk? Eh? He'd say, come on, Ian, run quicker.
Alright, fall back in. One do downstairs, one do upstairs.
Down, I'm heading inside.
You know, the DTI, you know about the threat on their lives.
I've not heard of this.
Right, the market have contracted somebody, they said they had a South African accent, to take out one of the House of Dave.
When the market traders trying to take out the House of Dave?
Because they think they're being punished because they've been done over by the DTI. So the DTI have put things in place now to resolve it. So they're basically, they're paying off somebody else to put them in a position, so then they're going to go give them a bollocking and telling off and saying, stop this, otherwise we're going to keep harassing you for more money. So they're sorting that out right now. But they had somebody put out a contract. They only paid whoever this person was, the South African accent. The actual market traders told me, so I told them.
Ja, Roger, we gaan hierin. Hey, man, first floor. Get a minute here. Get into the front of the building first. Okay, schil both hierin.
Go, 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 go.
Left, left, left. Yes, left, 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 left.
Go, go.
Right side clear. Clear. Any more? Where are we going to eat that?
Move in. Someone stick cover there.
And guys, down, down.
Definitely one of the brothers. So many brothers that we know. What about the other guy in the hat? You got him?
Hold your fire! Watch! I've just spoken to the President's aide. He's asked me to come and talk to you unarmed.
Talk from the gate, middle of the compound. Close the gate behind you. Pull back the guy on the corner. Pull back the guy on the corner.
Which guy?
That guy.
He's walking off. Right.
You've got guys downstairs, pull them out. We'll talk when you pull them out.
Out.
Out the compound.
There's only one, isn't there?
8. Clarify how many?
One. Yeah, one. Right, put your gun down. For one, you're not supposed to have guns in here. It's not an armed compound, as the President's just told us. You shouldn't have weapons.
Negative. President gave us permission that
Can't do that without telling the police, and he hasn't told the police.
endangered. We're permitted to
We didn't come to endanger. I wanted to speak to you down there and you ran off.
Why did you not ask me to stop?
I did, and you ran, 3 of you.
Did not hear you.
All 3 of you ran away.
Yeah, fine until you guys have started harassing us. What do you want?
I never harassed, I came to see how everything was going. That's all I wanted to talk to you about. Now you just showed me a weapon, and I've just been told by them, if you show weapons, we're allowed to come in here.
We were advised we would take no weapons out of this building. No weapons have left the building. Self-defence purposes
Right,
only.
well, do me a favour, then make sure they stay in there and don't fire out the building again.
Agreed. We'll only fire
If you have any problems with any officer harassing you, come and see us. Okay? Thank you.
Right. Paul. Do you want to get this? Yeah.
Either Paul.
Yeah.
I need a mortar strike on the soft base.
Yeah, the trouble is the mortar is there and so are the fucking police.
Well, I've got my tube.
Might be able to get it out now.
I've got my tube back here.
Yeah.
But if you can get that out, then either do it in this, drop him short, drop a couple in.
Yeah.
You know.
I'll go and get it.
We'll go and once they've buggered off slightly, we'll grab the other mortar. We'll go straight up the middle and we'll drop mortar rounds in from the middle onto their base. Dom. Right, you're off front, you need to make sure that's clear. So you'll need first. Straight through. Grab whoever's now, Dina, you go forward as well. You're going to clear through for us, make sure it's clear. Yeah. We're following up behind you, bosh bosh. So you're just basically distraction and also make sure it's clear.
Do you want someone covering our rear?
Well, they'll follow behind the barracks.
Medic! 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 Medic!
On me.
3 deserts in there, in here. So as we walk by, I look right, and they're immediately on the path on the right hand side. Yeah, it shot me because I turned around. I saw them, went back, coming back up this path and dropped that. So I didn't want to get caught with that. They took my picture, but didn't meant me up.
Hello, Dave Manning, message.
Yeah, last call, son. I think Dave might be indisposed at the moment.
Get Lancelot in to be the fire team.
Go, Dom.
Dave, we're in need of a fire team in the position that we were planning the ambush over.
Can we get SAS involved with that?
I don't think SAS have comms. I'm not currently in a position to be able to get to the SAS. Oh, wait one. We're going to let you do it anyway. Apologies, Dave. Right, yeah, we've currently got both the snatches are just moving along the road that we were just on, over.
Yeah, front, get to a fire addition to drop a couple of mortars on them.
Yeah, roger that. Paul is currently grabbing his mortar. We're going to see if we can try and drop one on one of the snatches. If not, we'll continue with the original tasking and hit the fob, over.
Just short. Right, let's get out of here.
So let's see if we can pull in a location, and then we've got enough guys on all those vehicles to assemble a strike team to go in and get them. While they're doing that, 5-3 are picking up intel from here as to where that possible mortar team's moving around. Did you have any, Jordan?
Right, basic update is there does seem to be some fights between factions up round about the President. The President will not leave his compound. He sent aides out to meet with us. We're trying for a second meet at 1700. Something seems to be happening in that area. They are aware of possible things like coups. They've picked up some intel. I've tried to use the idea that we've got credible information to give him. I want to give to him personally. They offered to smuggle SI7 into the area. We declined that offer.
Rightly so.
Okay, because of the IED risk, we're not going to use the wagons for this up. The way we're going to play it out, our target is compound 13.
They can secure the corridor at 21-22 to allow us movement onto 13, then it reduces the risk of movement. Alright, so Mikey, I'm going to go make sure we've got open line of comms to the guys down the road. If you can start getting these briefed on that, and then once everyone else moves, we'll get all of 5-4 in. If you want to go get your guys ready, all you really are is your time.
Yeah, copy. We had KSOC with us, but no contact with the police, so we'll let you know how it goes. Out.
Coming out, coming out.
Got it! Moving! Go. Back! Go.
That more shit doesn't happen again. We've got predators coming out of this compound here, mate. Not fucking moving, mate. You need to clear through. Keep moving on.
On me!
Lads, sort this mess out here. Get some order for things. Knows where they're going and what they're doing. Important, lads, as we're moving up, either side of the alley stays level with each other. So if one side's meeting resistance, one side just sits firm, waits till they're clear, and then we move on. So no one's getting overextended or cut off. Everyone clear on that? Go old school. Yeah.
Will, move with these, level with these. Give yourself Move! Go!
back up. You get your weapon down there now, yeah? When you move across that alleyway to your left, make sure you check it, mate. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Right, we're ready to move. Get in. Right side! Hey! Listen to me! On the roof! Yeah, we don't know. We did take fire from the roof from somewhere.
All for this compound, mate.
Yeah, come on, let's go. Front here. Yeah, go. Yeah, in a fire position. Yeah. I'll hold here. In here, man. Coming up. Building 21. All call signs. Building 21 has an IED laid outside it. Say again, building 21, blue, has an IED outside it. Go, Will, go. Clear! Empty room, can't go any further. Right, get positioned, you've got fucking dickers, and that's where that grenade came from. Of this building here. Mikey, watch our ass, mate. No, we take it, I just took a round coming across here. That round came from my right, because it hit the right side of the fucking side. Yeah, see. Down there, look. More! That's us. Mate, it was there. That's us. That's gay.
Blue getting in the top. Blue getting in the top.
Yeah, just loop round into the alley. Top floor!
But no, it does seem quite important that you at least establish comms there, just to prevent any build-up.
So effectively, ISAS wanted me to establish comms with them. Or
yeah, diplomatic comms with them. So that
the ISAF are now at this point where it's getting dark. And obviously the infrastructure of Chad is broken from all the years of neglect from Victor. We have no street lighting. I have a very limited protection team. You know, I'm not happy going out at night, you know, I'm sure my protection team would agree that basically at this time where it's getting to dusk and dark light, where people can be lying in ambush quite easily, that if the ISAF forces want to come and talk to us, they know where I am. Now, they've made it quite clear that they're scared to come up here because they'll get shot at. Well, I'll tell you what then, put a couple of them in your Land Rover and you bring them up.
I can certainly propose that to him. See what they say,
because at the end of the day, they will have you guys up here as a protection team for them, who are loyal to Chad and to myself, and who are allies with them. So what better mediator? They want to come and talk, they know where I am.
He feels his security detail is at risk and not strong enough in current darkness, and then because ISAT have all the assets, technology.
Even though he's got a whole commando unit that could escort him here, he won't leave.
He'd rather if we escort you to his compound.
Oh yeah, that's going to happen.
Gift wrapped.
Yeah.
Why don't you just skin us, put us in a pot, fucking take us up there for the savages to fucking chow down on our ball soup?
That's going to work really well. Yeah, straight into the red. There's a reason it's red. He has got a team that are waiting to take him out. Probably living in the compound that he's in. What we're saying isn't bullshit, it's fact.
There's a cell from Canaan operating on fucking Aluma's orders to come in here and take him out this weekend.
He has got a team that are waiting to take him out. Probably living in the compound that he's in. What we're saying isn't bullshit, it's fact.
There's a cell from Canaan operating on fucking Aluma's orders to come in here and take him out this weekend.
So if he takes out the new president, it basically opens the door for Aluma to come back in. Mate, if it goes tits up and me and him get nabbed, which is what we're kind of suspecting might happen, you get the fuck out, get back here, rally your guys here, ready for a HR, and organise it in the ops room. 3 of our lads have been briefed on liaising with you guys. That should give us a strength of about 40 with what's left here and your guys. What we're going to do, mate, both Ben and I have got IR glow sticks. Okay, so we'll try and crack them and drop them on the floor outside the building they take us into.
Superb, that's great. We've got one in the direction of travellers are being moved, and one as close to the building that they take us in.
Magic.
Very important with you. ISAT officials. Yeah.
What?
It's very important ISAT officials around the corner. Belgrave and team.
What?
So
they want to come in?
Yeah, we'll come in, have a meeting with
Alright, well let's get everybody on point then.
Alright, listen. Are the rules for this, their weapons are being taken off them and put them in the bag?
They're disarmed.
Yeah? Alright, fair enough.
You alright?
Yeah, good. Who am I speaking to? This is how this is going to work. This is the president's wish. Yeah? You can have one guy at the gate with a long. Anyone who's participating in the meeting, sidearms only, longs outside. Those are the president's stipulations.
Or at the gate anyway.
The president that invited us to come and talk to in his compound because he was too scared to come out and talk to us at ours.
The very same one.
The one that we're here to protect.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Right.
SR7 there as well, mate, so we're all
Right,
good, yeah?
anyway, guys, listen, as I said, I don't make the rules. I'm just telling you that's what's happening, so that's what's happening, alright?
Alright, well, I'll go in.
Alright.
You made it this far.
Back to a while I was like, something solid behind me.
The problem was we've been trying to relay intel to you all day via various sources, none of which have passed it on, which causes us concern with the group that you're surrounding yourself with, and I'm not referring to your protection teams, I'm talking to the infrastructure you're surrounded by, aren't passing on the intelligence that the group that is here to overall help protect you is trying to relay into your...
Yeah, I mean, obviously this only came to my attention earlier on this evening. I mean, without knowing who you pass the information on to and stuff like that, I don't know who I need to speak to.
2 weeks ago, in the Central African Republic, we caught Hassan Brahim, which you've read the intel reports.
Yeah.
He was there to foster talks with the KOA, all right, at the behest of Aluma. As I explained to Suckett earlier, should you fall, there is only one person that can take your place.
and that will be him.
Yeah.
There is no democratic handover of power. He will re-seize the capital
Yeah.
because his troops are waiting. They're biding their time. And this plan has been in place since August last year. Unfortunately, for all involved, it only came to our attention about 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Hence the operation into Central African Republic.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm questioning Brahim. He was there to take gold, which he delivered to the KOA, to Cassius Curse. All right? Cassius Curse was later captured. All right? He's not been exactly forthcoming at this time, but he's in a secure location where questioning is being continued. We're hoping that at some point we will get the information we're after. The problem is that time is against us because we know that it's going to happen within the next 18 hours or so.
Right.
As head of security, I'm interjecting, your description of a man with painted hair is weak.
I totally
if you
agree.
have anything deeper than that, we need to know build, height.
At the moment, we
colour
don't
of
have
hair,
that.
Painted hair.
But
So
we
where do you get this information
from? One of the HVIs that was brought in.
And he just described a man with painted hair.
He described a man that approached him to recruit him for a cell. We're here now to remove the threats operating in this country on a global scale. All right, that's our remit. The decisions to hand these people over to you or to my higher command aren't my decision. They're not Carter's decision. They're not any of our decisions to make. They are decisions that are made further up the line, and we just have to follow them. What I can say is that every message we've sent through KSOC has arrived.
Yeah.
Other messages I don't believe have, based on the conversation I had with your PA.
Right, okay. Well, in that case, I'll definitely need to reconsider my beliefs on the police because I thought they were towing the line quite nicely.
Well, upon inspection earlier on, you did find their admin to be a little bit shocking. Didn't you?
Well,
And
yeah,
the
I mean,
paperwork and
basically,
record
there's no
keeping.
arrest reports being made when people are picked up. There's no descriptions of the crimes they've supposedly committed or, you know, anything like that, which we found to be a problem because obviously if there is a problem with crime, it's something that needs to be addressed. Okay, well, thank you very much,
Cleric
gentlemen.
MJ, it's been a while since... Yeah, I thought so, you prick.
But you go in there, you ain't coming back because I've just been speaking to some militia around the corner. I've just had some intel from the guys outside.
We need to roll quick.
Yeah, no, it's good, mate.
Sure?
I sent him out
Yeah?
because they were coming
Okay.
when they were with the guns, yeah.
As long as you're happy with that?
Yeah, I'm happy.
Yeah, good man, yeah.
Okay, let's do that. We'll feed any intel out to you on the ground as it comes. We've got a snatch here, yeah? Josh? Jim, you're driving.
Roger that, we're in building 7, which is currently locked. We need to get into this next compound through the front gate. Over.
Right, let's go! On me!
Dog tape. Yes, that's tape. Guys, you're supposed to put it on the ground. Hey!
I'll show you through the many holes.
Guys, keep moving.
Back out!
Keep it alongside, keep it alongside.
Shit, shit!
There's a grenade coming.
Ah! Fuck! Shit! Ah!
Yeah, well, that'll do.
Good.
Yeah.
Rubbish, back to region.
Go on, 5 minute wait now.
5 minute wait.
Belter.
Oh, nice grenade kill that.
You must have got your ankle. Yeah, he must have did get you, mate.
I did, I think I saw it there.
So 15 for the key threats.
Right. So 3 buildings on the corner.
3 buildings that we went to last night.
Start moving up, go up, split formation, either side of the road. Keep yourself in cover as much
Everyone
as you
in
can.
red and white is
Anyone up there is hostile. Mate.
If we start talking about trying to get the president out of that area now,
Yeah, that's why we're going to move fast before anything else.
If we start taking casualties,
they
we
let
pull them behind the
know.
Land Rover.
What about those 4? Scoot past or...
We'll just scoot past these, stay down the backs if you can. We'll try and stay non-visible. We'll drop the Land Rover short, get the mortar off and give you support, okay?
Guys, if we start taking casualties, can we get people to pull them behind the Land Rover and we'll medic
Yeah,
them from there rather than try and do it in the middle of the firefight?
He's over here.
Where is he?
Went down here.
Right, let's go. Let's go. Boys, keep moving.
hold him. Shot him. Seen him. He's in there.
Definitely in there?
Yeah, definitely.
But who's
Right,
that
Josh!
mate? Right, let's go.
Where do you want to head?
Go in. On it. Bob.
Zero. 3-3, you up and moving?
Left.
Get lads behind us! Told you to fucking watch your six! Fucking hell, lads, I called that! Here. Go, 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 go!
I just shot a grenade through the top window. Go! Get through me, go! Okay.
Moving. Someone find my grenade.
Will you get in the other side, yeah? Lads, moving! Come on!
Come on, people, fucking with a purpose!
Richie, you got smoke? No, mate.
Smoke? Anyone smoke?
Smoke?
How the fuck does that work?
Yeah!